What? Praying for peace at the temple, with this peace at my temple. Asking the Lord, how come my life's not more simple?
Hello, shalom, hola, and welcome to Celebrity Predictions.
Yes, welcome. Good evening, everyone.
I want to introduce my co-host here, Ashley.
Hi.
And introduce my executive producer here, Athena, who's my gifted daughter. And here we have our second episode, Ashley.
I know. I'm pretty stoked because I have a few follow-ups, and I also have some new people that we can talk about. The Olympics are coming, so, there's a few things I think that people want to know.
Yeah, that's what I love about Ashley. She's on top of that. I'm really in a different world most of the time. I'm really not, but it's so nice to hear what's going on and to get the follow-up tonight from our first episode, which we've had a few hits on, and we want to thank all the
people seem to like that. Thank you. That was exciting. Yeah. We like to do it as much as we like to share it, so I hope you guys are enjoying it at home.
Yeah, and we're hoping that you also hit us up on our podcast,
and hit like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, we also I have an album out on Spotify and iTunes.
I feel so gimmicky saying that. It's like, share, subscribe. I mean,
no, not at all, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Everybody on YouTube's doing it.
Yeah.
We want it too. Make no mistake.
Oh, cool, because you're doing it.
And, on top of the celebrity predictions we're doing, I'm also representing that West Coast magic, you know what I'm saying?
With the ghetto prophet.
I'm telling you right now, this is what it is. But, I did have a list of, and I'll have to have it next time, I guess, of some of the cities and people who've been following my music. Yeah, here we go. My top cities right now have been Nashville.
Ooh, Nashville.
Oceanside, Birchwood, Atlanta, Anaheim, and Montreal in Canada.
That's awesome. Worldwide.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I'm worldwide with my music. So, but I need more subscribers. I have a very small following on that. But here's what it is. The celebrity prediction ties into everything else that we do because we're all about spirit and magic and predictions.
Yes. Okay. So just to kind of start the night off, so I know last time we had spoken previously about Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Yeah.
So just for
I
that,
feel so bad because they look so happy on.
So to kind of, it's funny because it was actually foretold that the designer was lying, and she got some credibility back, but I think things are still a little funky. So
do we have to apologize for anything we said?
She's actually laying low. She's good for right now, so I think they're doing really good PR. So good job, Chrissy and John Legend's team. I'm sure it's his team. And then we also went over Meghan Markle and Harry. Not a lot to really say except for they had their baby. And no sign of the third child yet. We're waiting.
Oh, okay. And, and I could be wrong. That's one thing about the prediction business. They say I'm 99% accurate. There's always that 1%.
No, you're not the only one to predict that. The only reason why I asked is because it was thrown out there.
But it's not like it came to me in a vision or anything. I mean, hey, look, you hit me up.
No, I'm sure it came out.
I throw cards for it. I love, I'm a master at tarot, so. But I'm just saying how I got into this.
No, he's really accurate. Like, anytime he's like, you're going to get a traffic ticket, it's like fucking bam, 5.
Yeah.
I know we talked about Bezos. I know he stepped down from Amazon recently. I don't know if that was something we talked about, but I'm sure he's primarily focusing on Blue Origin because he's about ready to go into space. But I know there's a little competition.
We're also hoping that Bezos. Yeah, we're also hoping that Bezos will buy the San Diego Chargers and bring them back to LA Chargers.
Oh, I was not.
And then build a stadium. Come on, man.
Anywho, and so right now I know that there's a little bit of a competition between Richard Branson to fly from Earth 9 days earlier than that. So,
you mean Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, against Richard Branson.
Yeah, I don't know. Richard Branson, he's got a big name for himself.
He's the Virgin.
I know, Virgin Records
American
guy. But, here's the thing. He said also, too, a few years back now, that he was going to dive, have some kind of submarine that would take us all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Never happened. I mean, I think that some people, even though they got all this money and they got all these ideas, I think sometimes
it's more of a hobby than it is.
It could be. Now, going back to Jeff Bezos, I mean, this guy's got more money than God, but he's also in a 9 cycle, huh?
You mentioned that, so I know he's having some hard times.
Emotionally, he's feeling some betrayal right now. The angel Gabriel is showing Jeff Bezos who he can trust and who he cannot trust, period. Jeff, you get that? Give me a call.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that'd be
I know.
great.
Bring him on over.
Okay, well, thanks. So that's our follow-up.
Yeah,
on
that was our follow-up on that.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're bringing that in. So,
yeah,
this is a new program we're putting together.
And because I want to be accountable for
Yes,
what we
do.
throw out there.
Yes, we
so
do.
I'm checking
Yes.
our facts.
Yes.
But like I had mentioned, the Olympics. How do you feel about the Olympics right now, actually?
Well, I don't, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, right now, the planet's in a 5 cycle, which you're either feeling like you're adaptable and moderate and you're going through healing and it's working, or you're feeling just the opposite, shipwrecked. And I think Japan's shipwrecked right now. It sounds like that their COVID cases are high. They're not going to allow anybody in the stadiums, you know what I'm saying?
I heard about that. What like, explain to me a little bit more, because I forgot to read about it.
That's just what I heard. So there's a lot of propaganda going on around Japan, and I really feel that, as lucky as we've been with COVID in our lives, if it's that big and that bad, why even have the Olympics at Tokyo?
Probably
Japan?
a pride thing. Money, a lot of money goes in, even like 4 or 5 years prior to that, building stadiums. So like, I'm sure it's
they have spent a lot of time and energy to put this into the works. But they could also say, hey, if you want to come, be vaccinated. I hate to say that because there's a lot of people still fighting that in this country. But they don't realize that the vaccine was created from a vaccine that was supposed to cure AIDS that was set on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize there's a history to this vaccine that exists. But regardless, it seems to be working. Even if it's a fucking placebo, I don't care.
Shit, might never matter. Maybe it is. Maybe, who knows? Because that's also a possibility. So I'm not going to roll that one out.
They go, the placebo worked better than the drug.
A lot of cases it does.
Yeah. But no, I mean, and nothing's perfect in our world. Nothing. And no one. And so, we were talking earlier about modern medicine. It can only do so much. But in the fight against the plague, I'm going to have to hold on to that.
Yeah,
It takes that kind of, knowledge. These guys are scientists. These guys are really working hard to, not end the world like in some zombie apocalypse.
Maybe we should do a prediction dedicated just to the COVID-19. I mean, and you guys would have an opportunity to send us some questions so we can answer.
Yeah, we could also do that too. But you have 5 times. This show is also dedicated to Ashley's top 5, ladies.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And by the way, if you have any questions, you can contact us on the YouTube channel right here. Leave a comment, leave an email, whatever. Or you can always contact Ashley at
The Pisces Life Coach on Instagram.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Okay, so let's get
okay,
to it.
let's just dive right in. So
dive right in.
Sha'Carri Richardson. So I'm sure you guys have heard, that's this beautiful young 21-year-old. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh yeah, the fastest woman in the world.
Exactly, and so she got popped with the marijuana.
And very beautiful too, by the way.
She is so beautiful.
My God, she's gorgeous.
And I really do. I have to just say this. I'm proud
and I love
of her.
her nails and her hair and her eyelash. I just think that she's so girlish. I love it.
Oh my gosh. No, I was just gonna say I was proud of her for taking accountability of her actions. But I guess that now this has come out. I guess the question would be, how do you think her future is going to pan out now that this has happened?
I feel she's got a great future ahead of herself because she knows where she's at. She knows where she's at. And she knows what she can do. She's good at what she does.
Oh, absolutely.
And the other thing is that, I feel like it's too harsh of a punishment for her. In fact, if she's a California resident, in this state it's legal, honey.
Well,
and look at CBD. I mean, all the natural benefits. It's natural.
Michael Phelps got in trouble.
Yeah, I know. But here's the deal: it's not a sport enhancer at all. It's just the opposite.
Agreed.
Okay, so actually, there's no benefit for them to do it as an athlete at all.
Yeah, so I think that's I think that's the idea. It's like like you have to go in there. I don't even think they're allowed to have a cup of coffee, like no caffeine in the morning.
I don't know, but I really feel like each athlete has the right to rule their own body, their own diet, their own system or methodology or philosophy that they're using for themselves. I think that everybody's body is different. And you know your body better than anybody,
So, would you like me to give you her date of birth?
Yeah, let's look at her.
Let's look at this.
And what's her name again?
Sha'Carri, so SHA, and then apostrophe, CARRI, And then her date of birth is March 25th, 2000. I felt old when I looked this one up. I was like, geez, 2000, and she's 21. I know.
And she's gorgeous.
I was like,
I'm sorry.
Get back down to
I was really impressed with her beauty and her stamina and her physique. And just her, her desire, her ambition. I admire girls who take care of themselves, young women, and they look good, but they're striving in something that is just so incredibly impossible for most people to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So
that's just the truth. She's a super girl. She's a superhuman. Let's see here. 320, so she's an Aries, which is always a bummer, man, because Aries can get put into these victim situations. Remember, Aries is the sacrificial ram in mythology. So, but let's look at this real quickly here. Well, this is her third time here on Earth, and so in this life, she's a toddler in the adult body.
You say that about me all the time, and I'm a 1.
That's my philosophy in this program, in this particular program that you're living in currently. Let's see. Yeah, and so here's her karma is to be careful of reacting spontaneously. Probably smoking weed was spontaneous for her.
No, her mom passed away.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. It was spontaneous. She had to do something better than heroin or alcohol. But these people don't see it that way yet because they're like old white people or something.
Someone else did say they're like, if it was alcohol, it would have totally been forgiven.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess you're right.
But at any rate, her karma is also to learn how to complete things and not be oversensitive. So. But I feel she's got great potential in this life to do great things. Her current cycle, she's in a 6 life cycle. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, depression.
I could see that.
The 6th commandment is thou shalt not commit murder. Even though her mom was not murdered, she died. You know what I'm saying? Death. Depression. Melancholy, wondering if she's made the right choices. This is a time for her to learn how to be neutral, but also express herself, which I think she did pretty good in defending herself and the reason she gave. And I think she deserves to keep the medal. I think she deserves to go to Tokyo. I think that's something that has nothing to do with sports at all, and for that reason alone, period. But it's a great lesson for her. She's going to expand this next year. And she'll have a change of thought coming up here with what she's doing. So.
Okay, perfect. And you also kind of just answered the question about how she's really feeling about the weed situation. I did see the video. She looked, I'm sure she's just so fed up with people asking her and things just being over-consumed in the media. So she's just like, whatever. But she did seem like, okay, I did it. Can we just get over it now?
She's made a name for herself. She can smoke pot now, so she has to go into trials, and she can quit a couple months before she has to go.
I think she might still be able to do the relay race in the Olympics because she's on a team.
So
yeah.
But at any rate, I feel like she's got a great future. So.
Okay, perfect. Well, that leads me into my next individual, Naomi Osaka. So as we knew,
who is Naomi Osaka?
So she is oh my God, she's so brilliant. I think, and I'm not a tennis, fanatic at all, but she's
last name again was
Osaka. So Osaka, and her date of birth is December 26, 1997. Now, before you begin, basically, she went to the French Open, and correct me if I'm, incorrect. But
I don't know her.
Well, she was a tennis player, and the media basically, her mental health, she gets anxiety before interviews.
Oh,
so
I heard it. Yeah, now I have heard her.
Hey, like, I'll take the L and get the $15,000 fine. And so it brought it up. People were like, this is the game of tennis. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. We've been doing this for hundreds of years. But I think the mental health hasn't been really championed until this point. So should the rules change? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like, you know what? The girl has the right to her privacy.
Agreed. I do too.
Totally. And, if she doesn't feel mentally up to talking to somebody, I can appreciate that. I think most of us could.
She doesn't like. She said it gives her, and she wants to be in the best
she has anxiety.
mental condition before you go out and whip someone's ass. I would like that too.
Yeah, no, I feel that she's being mistreated, and there has to be adjustments made for situations like this because that's just ridiculous. But let's see where she's at. 1226, Capricorn, but a Sag Capricorn.
Oh, 1026.
Oh, you said 10 or 12?
No, 10/26, 1997.
10/26. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry. So that's going to make her a Libra Scorpio, which can get her in trouble. Libra, that's an air sign. But let's see where she's at. Well, she's a 35/8, which means integrity is a lot for her. Okay? And it doesn't feel like she's really worried about what other people think on some level, because she's keeping to herself and she's doing what she feels she has to do.
Good for her.
Even for them to fine her $15,000 is wrong.
So, well, it's just the rules.
Wrong.
It's just the rules.
I
mean, with as much
those
money she's
rules,
getting, I'm sure it's like chump change.
Yeah,
though.
but still, that's a rule that should be, and maybe let's say that if she did do an interview, it'd be at her time and chosen place and what she wants, make it convenient about her.
Well, let me ask you, will her actually standing her ground against the commission of tennis change the rules of the sport? Basically, I'm curious, what will the future hold for this?
Yeah, I feel it's already becoming a cause that they're putting together. You know what I'm saying? So you want to ask that question?
Yeah, so basically the question is, will the rules of tennis change since Naomi Osaka brought mental health to the forefront?
Okay. And I asked the great spirit of the tarot present with me this day for return sight. And we want to know for Naomi Osaka if her story and her mental health issue is going to change tennis and make them conform and, modernize their thinking.
Yes.
Become more conscious of other people. We asked the great spirit present with us this day for return sight. We've got frankincense. For those of you here, you can see the frankincense. It's frankincense.
Love it.
But they probably can't even see it. It's like, yeah.
Actually, I can see it when I watch our videos.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, we'll throw it away. So I get too carried away. Cover me up. But this is again is on Naomi Osaka, and we seek to know for Naomi Osaka this night, this day, at this time, if she's going to have an effect on the tennis organization, where they're going to make changes for people who have mental health issues like she does. Will it be changing the tennis sport? Franchises Association for Mental Health. Using the standard rider weight tarot deck here.
It's always the best, in my opinion.
Yeah. If you're going to study that one first. Yeah. Where she's got some disappointments, and maybe she doesn't want to take medication. That's the other thing.
I understand that.
So, if she doesn't put herself in feeling that way, she won't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? That could be one of the issues for her. Right now, she might feel like she's killed her career. And she's got some relationship stuff going on. She's feeling very limited at some point. But we're asking if the sport of tennis is going to make a change. And I said no. That she doesn't have the edge over the sport and these laws at this time. Now, America just went into a 7 cycle, which is changing the consciousness. So this isn't over, but this isn't in the near future for her. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Yeah, it's not over.
She's supposed to play in the Olympics. I really do hope that this is not the end of her career. And girl, keep pushing. Honestly, I think what she did was it needs to be done sometimes. It just does.
She has some challenges, but I also feel too that overall she still has had a lot of unexpected good luck.
Yes.
And I feel she might have more personal issues going on in that. So.
You know what? I completely understand. Alrighty then. Okay, so we'll turn this one up just a little bit. So I know for a fact you didn't hear about this. So we're going to switch it up a little bit out of the Olympics and go into Sean Puff Daddy Combs. P. Diddy? What do we call him?
P. Diddy.
I know you would. You're also a Snoop Dogg lover too. It's just your time era. And mine too, actually. But
it's the music, yeah.
Basically, so Sean Combs has been through multiple relationships, okay? There's also been a lot of individuals that have also passed away in his circle. And now the latest controversy is the fact that he's been really just congratulating Little Nas X and, you know, just thinking what he's doing is stupendous. And so basically, I think I'm just going to flat out say it. Is Diddy gay? I have his birthday. I will let you know.
Birthday.
It's 11/4/1969.
No, but he's a money whore, I'm sure.
He is a money
11/4/69.
Oh, he is 11/4/1969.
Wow, he looks good for his age.
Because he drinks children's blood. He's an elitist.
You guys, hold on here.
For anyone that hasn't already watched a few other shows, I am a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I have shit. There's patterns. There's patterns out there, okay? And I have questions.
Yes, there's patterns. Yes. Look into my eyes. No. Here we go. P. Diddy. 11/4/69.
11/4/1969.
Yeah, poor guy's a freaking Scorpio, you know. Not good. All right, so let me just double check something here.
Like, he has to be bisexual. He has to be gay. People have been saying in Hollywood for the longest, like, he's having, like, relationships. He does, you know, let me not say it on camera. I'm not trying to have the...
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, he's a 31-4. He's a young soul. 4th-time here on earth in my philosophy. Mm-hmm. He's got some control issues. He's very mentally independent. Mm-hmm. Very visual. His cycle is one cycle right now. Let me just double check that. I'm not feeling that, but let me just double check that. Yeah, he's in a one cycle, which means he just came out of the past 2 years of working with people that could be disappointing for him.
He's had a lot of deaths in the past few years. He's been through a lot. Yeah.
And there's probably been some other bad luck around family or friends from too this past year. Right now, he's looking at reinventing himself.
He's done this so many freaking
He's
times.
looking at new beginnings and new directions for himself. He's an innovator. He's a man of all seasons. You know what I'm saying, baby? Like, you know.
But is he gay?
Let's ask.
Is he gay? That's what we really want to know, because we're feeling like he's just working up the courage.
Maybe he's just bisexual.
He was with I don't doubt. He was with Cassie, for this beautiful girl, for 10 years, and they never got married. I'm sure she signed an NDA. Like, she cannot talk about what she has seen, but like, he's just,
or what she's done.
I don't know. She looks a lot
a man like Puff Daddy gonna need a lot of he high emotion, a lot of attention, and need that entertainment, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't entertaining,
if you're a Scorpio,
you ain't going nowhere.
Sexaholics Anonymous.
Yeah. So, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Sean Combs, aka P Diddy, Puff Daddy. I seek to know for Sean Combs right now. We want to know if he's gay or bisexual. Either one. Did I ask?
I'm not going to say what I wanted to say.
I'm going to ask the great spirit of the tarot. I would never. And Puff Daddy, if you see this, it ain't me. It's her. Okay? Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
People have been waiting for you guys to, well, not you guys. Your split personalities have been waiting for you to come out.
I don't know. It ain't me, dog. Trust me.
Maybe he's trying to go non-binary.
You're the last person I would think of, honestly.
Maybe he's trying
but
to go...
I seek to know for Sean Combs this day, a.k.a. P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, if he's bisexual or gay. Yes or no? Yes or no? And I ask the great spirit of the tarot present with me this day for its insight. Let's see what the cards have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Boom.
This is a good one. I'm ready. I'm ready.
No. So we can move on from that. Thank you, Puff Daddy.
I don't know. You're still doing some gay shit. Just...
I
just have to say that.
You know, he could be having a bromance, you know, for sure.
Yeah, but I saw the cards. Okay.
I trust in this spirit.
How much more time do we have? Do we have a little bit more time? We're at 25. Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. Because I wanted to go out with a bang with this one. Britney freaking Spears. Okay. So honestly,
That poor girl.
That poor freaking girl. Like, I mean, you don't have a heart if you can't feel for her when she was testifying after all these years about her conservatorship. And so let me give you Britney Spears' birthday.
Okay.
It is December 2nd, 1981. And I don't even think I need to explain what's going on. I think everybody already knows. Like, she's in, like, living her personal hell. And I feel bad because I would watch her Instagram and be like, oh, she's totally on drugs, but she probably went crazy. And I totally regret ever feeling I didn't know her story.
Okay.
So
12/2/81, you said?
Yeah, 12/2/1981. So I want to know what's in the future for Britney, actually.
Well, this is her 6th time here on Earth, so she could suffer from depression, melancholy, things of that nature. She's very sensitive. She's got her own control issues. She has a difficult time communicating intimately. And she does suffer from depression.
Well, yeah,
And,
obviously.
you know, well,
We need some more content. Like,
Yeah.
we need the inside scoop.
yeah, well, let me finish. And so, you know, expression is important for her, and what I do feel is that she expressed herself in ways that upset her father when he had the power, and that's why he took control. Let's look at her current cycle. Excuse me.
I got his birthday, too, actually, if you need that.
She's in a 9 cycle right now. Oh, my God. So this is probably the worst time ever for her. And this has been going on for at least
20 years.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the past 3 years has been really critical for her with this. She's really been pushing hard and really trying to get this thing resolved, and it hasn't been going anywhere for her. And the angel Gabriel is showing her who she can trust and who she cannot trust. So, poor girl, you know, she goes into 1 cycle this year on her birthday. By then, she should have this resolved and have some new beginnings for herself. She's a beautiful girl, but you can see, I follow her on Instagram, you can see by looking at her, she's not doing well.
Do you want her father's birthday?
Sure.
Yeah, because I feel like they go hand in hand.
What's his name?
His name's James Parnell Spears, so James Spears. And his birthday is 7/6/1952.
Ooh, you're the dragon, man. That's a super hard generation to live with. They were there at the beginning of the hippies, but they didn't want to be hippies, man. They were the ones who were fighting it, you know. Like, I'm serious. I mean,
Yeah.
he just wasn't open-minded to a certain degree. Let's see his.
But then sexualize your daughter, right?
Yeah. Oh
Go
yeah.
fucking
Oh yeah.
figure.
Totally. Let's see here. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. The irony.
Well, he's a third time here on Earth. Young soul, but he's you know, family's important for him, and he's got control issues with family. I do feel he's mentally imbalanced himself, big time.
I agree.
And
I've gotten that vibe.
I also feel he's also bipolar.
I feel like I've definitely gotten that vibe when I'm seeing him on camera. He just cannot control himself. He just seems very dark. So I guess the question...
He goes into a 9 cycle on his birthday right now, so this could be bad luck for him with Britney. And I'm sure he's not going to win this case.
She's fighting hard. They won't even let her take her IUD out. She was like, I want to get married. I want to have kids. Like,
Yeah, this is ridiculous, and he has no reason to hold his thumb over her.
he's just doing it to be pure evil, huh?
Well, you know, he's highly principled to a fault. He's highly principled to a fault. And so she's not meeting his expectations, and that's why he's punishing her.
Well, so let me ask, what's the future of Britney Spears? Like, at least, like, give us some hope, just a little bit, that she's going to get some solace in the future. I really do wish that for you, Britney, like, with all my heart.
Okay, and this is for Britney Spears. This is for the singer, Britney Spears, and this is a reading on the singer, Britney Spears. And we seek to know where she's at, where she's going with her life, her future coming up here for herself and her happiness. Britney Spears. I just love her in that Poison video. But anyway.
Poison video?
Poison.
I mean, I thought she was super cute in a lot of videos,
Yeah.
so don't ask me.
Yeah, let me focus here. Britney Spears. This is on the singer Britney Spears. I asked the great spirit of the tarot present with me right now as I seek to know for Britney Spears, the singer, the famous singer, where she's at, where she's going in her life right now. Well, she's trying to rebirth herself for sure. You know, she's going through change. She's unhappy about this money stuff, man. She's worked hard for her money.
And it's gone out the drain.
And she feels like her prayers are not being answered. It looks like she's in love, though. She has been in love in the past here. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel recently there's tension in relationship and with business right now for her with this stuff. But it's going to get released, but some of it won't go in the right direction. Some of it will. It looks like there are people reaching out to help her coming up here the next couple of months. I see her getting motivated and becoming artistic in some way, possibly. She's hoping not to lose any more court cases with her father. I could see him really trying to destroy her coming up here, to be honest with you. Yeah. And there's disappointments coming for her with him.
I'm sorry, Britney.
Yeah, you know.
Like, this doesn't look good at all, and I'm.
It don't look good, Brittany.
No.
You know, you're going to have some success in your life, Brittany, with what you want. You will get what you want.
Just keep fighting.
But it's always going to be more work for you than anybody else, it seems. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you have to talk to your angel. Your angel is Raphael. Mm-hmm. And I'd be communicating, meditating, things of that nature. I do feel at some point that you do have to be careful of being manipulated by people, period. So be true to yourself.
That's happening now. But thank you so much for going through. We went through the Olympics to Diddy to Britney Spears. We're all over the place. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Please check out Travis Tidwell podcast, The Spiritual Life with Travis Tidwell, co-hosting.
Also, don't forget to go to my 007 series on my YouTube channel. 007, because I feel like Bond, Travis Bond. No, but I'm making predictions on some politicians and the planet.
For people that want more serious information than celebrity predictions.
Well, this is its own vibe right here. You know, this is its own channel. But I have a lot going on that channel. We also have our podcast on that channel, The Spiritual Life, as she said. If you have a person of interest that you would like us to look at, give us a shout out. We ask you to tell your friends to subscribe, spread our name around. My album, Spread It Thick, baby. No, but check out my album, Time Has Come. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. Again, we have The Spiritual Life on Spotify and iTunes as a podcast you can hear in your car or wherever you're driving or doing.
Or at work. A lot of people have said they listen at work. So hi,
That's right.
If you're listening at work.
That's right. Thank you so much. And the only bad thing about this celebrity predictions that it's not on the podcast, and you can only come to the YouTube channel and get it. But we're already having success with it. We want to thank all of our new subscribers to the channel anyway.
Thank you.
Because we've had some new subscribers. I want to thank my executive producer here, Athena.
Always and forever.
We always want to thank the Lord God Yahweh and the Holy and Divine Spirit and all of our angels and guides who are assisting us in our journey. And I want to thank my beautiful co-host here, Ashley.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we can only hope and pray that what we've shared here today would be a blessing, a benefit, and a service for everybody out there listening. God bless you, your family, your pets, your friends. So be it. Peace, love.